Are you tired of the same old sports media? Are you tired of hot takes, arguments, and questions that are just completely off base?
Luckily, we have something for you. Touchdowns and tangents of the people, for the people, by people who care about the culture and all its concise commentary.
What's up, good people? Live from Hawthorne, California, it's Touchdowns and Tangents, your Thursday night spot for NFL takes, topical tangents, and concise commentary for the culture. I am PD Camarillo.
Kenneth Berry, Cree Summers reposted me on Twitter. I'm never going to fail.
Shout out to Nikki in traffic somewhere. She should be here any minute now.
Shout out to Cree Summers and Vince Staples.
Yeah, man, the Vince Staples album was dope, but we'll get to that later. Yeah, man, it's kind of the dead period of the NFL season. Outside of people talking shit about minicamp, there's not really a lot going on news-wise. So we're going to keep it tight. Might get a little off topic on some other sports adjacent. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So with that, what should we talk about first, Kenny?
Let's talk about it. Well, first off, the Chicago Bears are going to be featured to be on Hard Knocks because why not? We just gifted you the number one overall
I thought
pick.
you had to have like the same quarterback to do Hard Knocks, and you had to have the same coach. I thought there was like a criteria you had to have in order to do Hard Knocks.
There is no criteria. They're changing the rules. Once they did the in-season Hard Knocks with the Colts, and nobody at that point, like, the rudder was off the ship. So they're just trying to get content going. But honestly, the Bears would be the perfect team. I feel like you should, if you're the worst team in the league, you should have to do Hard Knocks every year.
Actually, and for that role, I think that makes sense.
You get the number one overall pick, you got to do Hard Knocks. If you trade out of the number one overall pick, you still got to do Hard Knocks.
I think we're going to get a lot of jokes about Caleb out of this. Because, I mean, it is going to be an adjustment, man. Going from USC to being the lead of an NFL locker room. I mean, they don't even have a backup. Like, he's starting. Like, he's getting all the reps. Like,
he's the unquestioned leader at USC, bro. If anybody could come in and
USC no more, bro.
USC is LA. It's the bigger media market than Chicago.
Chicago's like number 3. You need to chill with that.
Is LA number 2?
Don't be disrespectful, bro.
Is LA number 2?
Yeah, don't be disrespectful.
Okay, so LA's bigger than Chicago, right?
But Chicago's only cut 4 ways. LA's cut like 12 ways. So it's a totally different.
He went from Oklahoma to LA.
And the fans.
Oklahoma to LA is a much bigger jump than LA to Chicago.
Chicago fans are much more passionate and aggressive and I say fucking pent up.
They rooted for Rex Grossman.
That was the last time they had something to be happy about.
They rooted for slow Tim Tebow. They even rooted for Jay Cutler, who would just be Tim Tebow. I know. What would Jay Cutler be? Like an athletic. Like,
are we that old where we need to explain who Jay Cutler was?
Yeah, low-key.
Is that where we are in life?
Low-key, bro. It actually kind of scares me.
Didn't he just retire like 5 years ago, maybe?
No, bro, he's been retired for
Remember when he was on the Dolphins for that one weird season?
We don't talk about that.
That was right before Tua. That wasn't
aliens
that
don't
long
need to
ago.
know about that. We don't talk about that.
That wasn't that long ago.
We don't talk about that. The same way we don't talk about Dante Culpepper on the Dolphins and Cleo Lemon. We don't talk about that.
Cleo Lemon. That's a name that I haven't heard.
The same way we don't talk about Patrick Ramsey out of Tulane. We don't talk about that. Okay? Bottom line is DC to Oklahoma to California, LA to be exact, Compton, the hood, South Central, is a much bigger jump, and he handled that flawlessly compared to LA to Chicago. And he has he actually has one of the best defenses in the league and an offense that's built around him. That's literally he has a security blanket at every stop. He has a security blanket with the 2 running backs that he has. He has a security blanket and a tight end and 3 wide receivers. Whoever else is just an added bonus. And he can take off and run, but he hates running. So that's actually going to be a bigger issue. How many sacks does he take? Because Caleb was on record saying he hates running. A dude who probably runs like a 4.5 or 4.4 hates using his athleticism and running. That's what people aren't going to be ready for. They're going to expect him to take off and run. He may be almost as fast as Justin Fields, but he's actually a much better passer. So it's going to be very interesting to see his progression through training camp and all that. I'm actually kind of excited to see how Chicago pieces that together.
Wait, hold on. I just see some breaking news.
Did you see breaking news? Because in the meantime, in between time, we can talk about the MLB officially upgrading their database by integrating all the Negro League stats into the record books. Because, racism is the reason why baseball was all white, even though all the best players are black, and they sold out more.
Didn't somebody go off about it? Didn't one of the old commissioners go off about it?
Plenty of people. Somebody went off about it, but pretty much like Ken Rosenthal, who's a legendary baseball writer.
So what's the controversy?
Pretty much racist white people are all going to be mad that, especially the ghost of Ty Cobb, may he burn in hell for eternity. Fuck you, Ty Cobb, and all your descendants. So pretty much Ty Cobb had like the overall like single season all time batting average, which was like 367. I think it's like 372. Hold on, we're gonna do a rock paper scissors break, everybody. Rock paper scissors shoot.
Yeah, so
I knew you were gonna go rock. I don't know why I didn't just go paper.
Because I'm a rock. Yes.
Hey, is there a place I can park my car that doesn't involve me getting a ticket?
Not really. I don't know. There's nowhere out front?
Usually not. Park down the street.
Like, you can park on that street, just not on the section of the street that you parked at last time.
All right, so for people who don't know, I'm going to fill everybody in with the whole. So pretty much now Josh Gibson, who's one of the greatest baseball players of all time, he essentially will now own like 3 MLB records. So like on base percentage, batting average, and there's one more. And his is like 376 or something like that. 372, and then Ty Cobb was 367. So now a black man owns that record, and all the old racist, good old boy club section of baseball, the so-called purists, they're all mad about it. Well, Babe Ruth didn't play against the best talent. Okay, if you say the black players didn't play against the best talent, even though they sold out home games, had better ratings, had better everything on a Chitlin circuit type budget, they literally, the Negro Leagues was arguably better. So now that their stats are going to be integrated, well, since you didn't let black people play baseball, now you have to include all black people's stats. So this was a project that's like 3 to 5 years in the making that everybody's been working on.
So what are the ramifications of this? Like, are people going to be knocked out of the top, whatever?
Well, Ty Cobb already got knocked out of like the all-time batting average. It was like his is like 367, and now Josh Gibson owns it with like 372, and I think Josh Gibson owns the home run record too. He had like multiple 70 home run seasons.
But isn't the Hall of Fame just like the baseball Hall of Fame
No,
too? Like it's not like the basketball, it's not the MLB Hall of Fame. It's the baseball Hall of Fame.
Nah, it's MLB.
Are you
They'll
sure?
add other people, but
it's
they don't.
It's the Naismith Hall of Fame, right? Or is
No,
that
that's
basketball?
the Naismith. That's basketball. Basketball's everybody. So globally, anybody who contributes to the game of basketball goes in. Baseball's Cooperstown. It's elitist. It's simply put, all these baseball heads. So all the black players, and if you just go look up all the Negro League stats, shit looks like a video game. Satchel Paige, technically the greatest pitcher of all time because he pitched till he was 50 and was striking people out with ease. Black players were so not even allowed to play baseball that when we went and started our own shit, it was God tier. So baseball copied it because white people had more money, more access, more influence, more everything. And they were purposely stacking the desk, and so was the U.S. government. And this is why, ironically, Curt Flood is the father of free agency in sports, even though he died broke. And, you know, people don't really look out for his family like that. If you don't know the story of Curt Flood, black man who fought to, you know, went all the way to the Supreme Court and won the right to be a free agent, essentially. So now when it comes to the history of baseball, you have to include the history of what black people have done for baseball, and you pretty much just try to replace black people with Dominicans, other Latinos, Asians, you know. So that's why Ohtani has the richest contract ever and not some black kid from Compton who is probably just as good, if not better, but he went to go play football because, you know, baseball is expensive.
She's probably downstairs now. Just saying. But yeah, man, so.
And fuck Angel Hernandez. He's like the worst umpire of all fucking time in baseball. He finally retired. Hopefully somebody tricked him into retiring. And he's really just trying to sign some paperwork. But yeah, fuck Angel Hernandez. Worst umpire ever. He killed the game of baseball for a lot of people.
Well, yeah, man, that was pretty much let's talk about it. So this is actually supposed to be your college football spot, but I'll find some time to kill. But yeah, man, there's some leaks on the NCAA football game that came out. Kenny's going to talk about that when he gets back a little bit. I want to just use this time right now to shout out a West Coast legend. RIP to the great Bill Walton, champion with the Portland Trail Blazers, champion with the Boston Celtics, one of the biggest free agents signings of the LA Clippers / San Diego Clippers. Also one of the most disappointing free agents of the Clippers, as he was hurt most of his tenure. In fact, he was hurt a lot of his career. But Bill Walton also made a name for himself at UCLA. He won a title. He won like 44 straight games, literally right after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was there. Just overall a legend as a broadcaster, really made a name for himself. Grew up in San Diego, adjacent area. Spent some time in Portland. Just all around a West Coast legend. Shout out to Bill Walton. There was only one. He's like one of the first like mainstream white dudes I saw that just like openly admitted to smoking weed, which was crazy for me as a kid at the time.
He wasn't cool with racism.
Yeah, and he wasn't cool with racism. He was cool with Snoop though.
I think he smoked with Willie Nelson too.
I'm sure he did. Willie Nelson smoked with everyone. But yeah, man. Shout out to Nikki. There's a White Claw in the fridge if you like one. Damn, she got the real wedding ring on. That's crazy.
The ring.
What's that on your necklace? Did you always have that?
It's a midget on her necklace.
Oh, I've never seen it. That's your mic.
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, it's not on, but yeah, it works. Didn't just completely symbolically annihilate you.
Yeah, that'd be pretty foul.
What? There's one on the bottom of the fridge.
I never get offered White Claws.
You don't even drink like that, first off.
I don't drink White Claws. That's very true.
Second off,
I don't drink like that. You got a green apple White Claw? You son of a bitch. You know how lucky that is? That's like a 4-leaf clover. That's K-pop. All right, so, yeah. We talked about Bill Walton. UCLA great. Former Portland Trailblazer. Helped Portland win their only title.
But yeah, college football, Kenny.
All right, so yeah, some of the new features. Wow, I said features. That's crazy. Some of the new features teased for NCAA. I don't know why they're saying it's not like Madden, but the more they talk, it makes me feel like it's Madden. Because there's a throwing meter, whatever the fuck that means.
Move that blanket.
Yeah. I'm literally confused at the stupidity of a throwing meter. So, like, it should just be normal. It should just be old school, where it's just a tap of a button, or you press the button for a bullet. You got it with an arrow. It just, I don't understand the point of it. Like, the throwing meter is supposed to be exactly like the kicking meter. And Pete, we know you can't kick worth shit, so you're really not going to be able to throw in this game. You're going to have to play with Navy. You're going to run a lot of triple options, a lot of wing T, a lot of spread.
They have a throwing meter on Madden, pretty much. They have a throwing meter. They had a throwing meter on the old NCAA.
No, but like, no, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
It wasn't like, it was more like the Madden, like precise passing. It was like the next evolution of that. But you could still tap the button and it won't, throw your shit in the stands. But
Well, yeah.
now it's gonna. Everybody's saying it's gonna be different. All the people who played it have come out and talked about it. So we'll see. Also, Road to Glory, which used to start in high school, where you had to earn.
I never played Road for Glory. I only played Dynasty.
What?
I only played Dynasty. I lied. I played Road to Glory 1 year.
Who are you?
And I was a 6'3" safety that ran a 4'3".
You coward! I make my fucking players. 7
I was
feet
making
tall.
plays.
I made a corner 7 feet tall. Fuck you. How about that? If you're gonna create a player, why do you make them 6'3"? Like if I'm making that's crazy because she's not wrong. She's literally not wrong. I was gonna throw her alley-oop. All right, so yeah. How did you only play?
But
Bro,
you're talking about that mode where you could only be your player, and you were just
you can
locked
pick
in
one
as
player.
you.
You gotta
And
actually.
it's like not a first person
You gotta
view,
run a 40
but behind the head
You gotta
view.
do, like if I'm a QB, there's only like 5 drills you take part in, and you get like 8 points for each or whatever. You use those points.
Fuck all that. I'm talking about the mode where when you're actually playing. Like you can only play from their perspective.
From your perspective, yes, that's Road to Glory.
Cool.
They're not starting in high school. You just, and they used to do it to where like every year you got better. It was a picture of a hot girl that got hotter and hotter, or you went from like a basic ass freshman dorm room to like a fucking penthouse.
Yeah. I don't think that holds up in the 2020s.
It doesn't, but somehow that option was on the game. You can go back and play it. A lot of sexism in NCAA football, apparently. But yeah, so they showed a couple gaming screens, and thankfully a bunch of Big 12 schools that they showed were rightfully mid as fuck. Cincinnati, like 79 overall or 77. That's where they should be. USF. Yes, that's exactly what we're talking about right now. It hasn't come out yet. Like it haven't leaked Oklahoma. You know, if Oklahoma leaked it, I would have said so. That's media day. You got to wait for media days in like 2 months.
I still don't know why they don't have mascot mode. That was an oversight.
Yeah, a lot of things are an oversight, and I don't think the game's going to be as good. We're just going to be happy it's back, but like then they're adding the transfer portal option. Like, why would you not want Road to Glory and then not have the transfer portal option? Like, all you have to do was just add to the game and bring back the game the way we liked it. The arcade modes, the gaming modes, creating your own playbook and all that. It's not supposed to be Madden. It's supposed to be NCAA. To where you got that 2-star receiver making a game-winning catch in end zone against Alabama on the road for you to, like, in your fucking storybook season, win a national title. And it doesn't make any sense because you took Boise State and made them a 6-star prestige school, even though, like, you can't get any 5-star recruits. And now that they're going to have, like, the transfer portal and paying and NIL, like, that's a lot, bro.
So one thing I saw...
They better not suck online.
One thing I saw was the licensing for the game, and they basically, like, tiered it out into 4 different tiers.
Licensing is different.
Basically, the X and X, it was off records from the last 10 years. And the top tier schools got the most money, obviously. Bottom tier schools got the most money. He's playing Apex or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Probably Apex.
Yeah. But
Music gets loud.
But yeah, I saw one of the comments, and it was like,
Is he?
I saw one of the comments, and it was like telling the Cornhuskers they're a Tier 4 franchise, priceless. It's crazy, because in the old era they would have been a Tier 2 or Tier 1. Yeah. Yeah.
Nebraska with Compton in there with Sue, because Texas Big 12 title game. Time should have run off the clock. Sue got robbed. But also Braxton Miller is
And they're gonna have an ultimate team though.
Yeah.
Which you don't really need in NCAA, but I guess.
You don't even need it. You just bring back class. That's what I'm saying. They're fucking it up. And also, Appalachian State and Boise State are going to play each other in a home and home.
You gotta have like some real like, because the thing about Madden Ultimate Team already has like college, like players that were only good in college.
Yeah, and why is there a 97
like
overall
99s.
Tyrone Calico? Nope. Somebody fucking make that make sense to me.
There's like a 93 USC Steve Smith. There's like
That's he was fired.
there's like
he's a 97.
He was never a 93 in
You want to bet?
in the league in the NFL.
Oh, for 1 year. For 1 year.
He was never in the 90s.
For 1 year?
He was never in the 90s.
No, like if you were
Kenny,
playing Madden.
he was never in the 90s.
I know, but if you were playing Madden 1 year, he was like 86. And it was a year he had like 100.
Sure,
he had like
fine.
100 catches and like
Yeah.
1,200 yards receiving. When Eli went the fuck off and he got 3 1,000-yard receivers.
And he was still max in 84.
86.
Bro,
86.
I also saw a post about
It depends
this.
on what gaming
I
system
also
you
saw a
had.
post about this. There's nothing like a man in his first mediocre receiver that he falls in love with.
Yeah, sure. Wayne Corbett.
Yeah. Mine was Jerry Porter.
Mine.
Sterling Shepard.
Hey, low-key, Sterling Shepard was fucking goated. I rooted for him. I wanted him to make it. It's sad. It's heartbreaking. He kept getting hurt. Wait, he retired?
He retired like 2 years ago or
What
a
the
year
fuck?
ago.
No, he wasn't.
Before last year?
He was just on the Giants.
Yeah, before this year. Yeah.
Wow. He was goated. He made me believe in Oklahoma receivers again. And that's a lot coming from me. Him and Odell. Oh, guess who had Sterling Shepard his rookie year on his fantasy team? This guy. Y'all couldn't afford him. Yeah, you couldn't afford him. He went to LSU.
Even I knew that.
And not only did he go to LSU, he went to Catholic Newman High School. Des Bryant went to Okie State. How do you not know your biggest rivals? He went to Okie State.
All right, anyways.
Never beat you guys.
Final thoughts on the NCAA game. Oh, get a mic.
Yeah, please get a mic.
It's on.
Also, like Tyreek Hill, I think played with.
Yeah.
Not really. It's very faint. But I'm pretty sure Tyreek Hill played with Des
Yeah, it's
Bryant.
on.
I'm almost certain Tyreek Hill and Des Bryant played together or overlapped at one point. No, but I'm saying like at the same time Des was there. I think it was like somebody was on their way out. Des ain't that old. Even though that was the
all
catch.
right, we're not doing this. Final note on college football.
Simply put, Netflix and the SEC are close to agreeing on a deal for a docu-series.
I meant the game. But, all right.
I mean, well, that's going to be a part of the game, low-key. If they have that docu-series, then they're going to be having players playing as themselves on the NCAA. What's Georgia going to look like? Like, the amount of 5 stars, like, I think, you know how some video games parody, like, weeds out if you play, like, 20 seasons? I still think it's bullshit that Madden only gives you 30 seasons in franchise mode. That's trash to me. It should be infinite. But I mean, like, what if you would have relived Tom Brady twice over?
Damn, this next story is crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm getting to this one. So, Shilo Sanders, safety for the Colorado Buffaloes.
He's a safety now?
He was always a safety. He was too little to play corner. He was always a safety, though. So, he essentially lost like a $12.6 million lawsuit because he beat some high school security guard's ass. I think in 2018 or 2019, something like that. to the point where he fucked up his spine. Duke never work again. Blase, blase, blase. So now all his NIL money is pretty much going to be possibly taken. He had to file for bankruptcy, which isn't really good when you're 23 filing for bankruptcy. Probably a total hit to your credit. And he got so much NIL.
Only for 7 years, but yeah.
But he got so much NIL money, and I think like he owns like a fucking Bentley truck, either a Bentley truck or a Rolls Royce or something like that. And like it's worth like $11 million. Like he could pay off all the debt with just the car he owns and the chains. And because of that, he's filed for bankruptcy.
Crazy.
Totally undraftable, in my opinion. Totally undraftable. I would never.
Crazy.
I wouldn't. But hey, you follow your dad. That whole family got issues. The daughter left Colorado. She got beef with her dad.
He better just go into marketing like his older brother.
The older brother got into social media because he couldn't play ball. He played at SMU.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I know where Deion Sanders Jr.'s son played.
Yeah, I know.
I know where Jerry Rice's other kid played at too.
Didn't he play at Marshall?
No, he played at UCLA. He might have
I think he started at Marshall.
Yeah, he might have started at Marshall, but he definitely ended up at UCLA because Sean Diddy Combs' nasty ass son played at UCLA around the same time, and Jackie Slater's son played at UCLA too.
Which one?
You know, what Slater played at UCLA? That's the only Slater you know. Yeah. Your GOAT, the GOAT Slater. It wasn't. Nah, the Brian Kelly one felt like a trick question because there's like multiple Brian Kellys who've been in the NFL, and I was like, is it the USC Brian Kelly or the OU? Nah. I was bigging. See, the one time I big up Oklahoma and UCLA. And
all right, the fourth one.
But yeah, that's crazy that he might have to pay all that money back. Like, damn, but they gonna snatch his NCAA little check too from being in the game. Colorado's defense has to be like a 70. They got to be trash. Their offense can't be like an 87 either. But that's what it might be. And lastly, Snoop Dogg's Arizona Bowl will be the first bowl game ever sponsored by like alcohol products. It's the Gin and Juice alcohol line that Snoop and Dre have. And also, it'll be the first bowl game where the winner they're giving away NIL.
Has there not been an alcohol sponsor already? That's crazy.
I mean, shit, they've been fighting in the SEC and the Big 12 and everywhere else. Nicky has already given us plenty of stories about the SEC and drinking during SEC games.
Well, a lot of stadiums actually have bans. A lot of stadiums actually have bans against alcohol sponsors, so that could be a big part of it too. Like a lot of teams and stadiums. Like Texas A&M, for example, had a whole thing against alcohol in general until Dos Equis gave them enough money. Now they're our official alcohol sponsor.
Well, UCLA didn't have alcohol for a while.
Yeah.
I mean,
after that whole fight,
you're gonna be blacked the fuck out in the tailgate.
Yeah, you could black out in the tailgate, but you couldn't drink inside.
I mean, those little ass seats. I wouldn't want to drink in that. The Rose Bowl is one of the most uncomfortable stadiums I've ever been in.
Nah, it's not.
Nah, seat wise, them shits are too little.
It's not that bad.
Not that like bad. Isaiah wouldn't fit in them little ass seats. He'd
just get one of those stadium cushions. But being a bitch.
So I gotta bring a seat for my
there for
ass,
100 years.
Like I have hemorrhoids.
It's been there for 100 years, bro.
Hey man, slavery was here for 300 years. That doesn't mean it's fucking good.
What? Coliseum seats aren't that bad.
Coliseum seats are great.
They're the same.
Nah, they're better.
They're the same.
They're
literally the same.
I blacked out at a USC game.
They're literally the
same. I
same.
was nestled in like a fucking baby. I know you got the picture.
Literally, you never go into the UCLA game, or else you would probably fall asleep there too.
USC, UCLA, nah.
You would.
Dog, I've been there for fucking NFLPA.
Well, now that your sugar's
practices.
right, you're a lot less narcoleptic. But yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Narcoleptic.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you for using that big ass word and saying it right on the first try.
I'm just saying, bro. You were that sleeping dude before.
For sure. No, I if I'm tired,
you were Snorlax.
No. That's in general. Every
you
time
were
I'm a
Snorlax.
baby. If I'm tired, I'm falling asleep. Fuck this. If I'm tired enough, I'm going to sleep.
Like when that fucking the first Pokemon games gaslight you and make you walk around a whole fucking 3 worlds because Snorlax wouldn't wake his ass up.
Bro, I never played the Pokemon games. I boycotted Pokemon games. I boycotted Pokemon games because niggas called me Snorlax in middle school. No Diddler? No Diddy? Diddy. No Diddy, no Drake. Crazy part is I didn't even hear what you said. I'm just gassing this up.
Talk about bringing your own pillows.
Hey, and now you
She didn't even feel it.
hey, now she sees. Now you see why. Is that a blood? What the fuck? You have paint on that? Oh no, that's paint. Never mind.
That's supposed to be for video.
Yeah, I was like, the fuck? I thought you.
I just cleaned a
I was
dry.
like, what did you clean with that, Pete? Like, what did you clean
I just
with
cleaned
that?
a dry erase board with that.
I was like, I don't want to have this conversation right now. No, I'm gonna go to fucking sleep.
Yo,
we're in the
this is
show.
getting worse.
I'm gonna go home. Pete's gonna have to explain why you got a red towel, a red brown towel. Hey, dog.
All right.
Call the hotline.
All right. Touchdown or turnover?
Parlay, but yeah.
Let me get past this, please. You want to do take or tangent first or touchdown turnover?
Oh, what? I played touchdown or turnover, but
Play
yeah, it
again.
doesn't matter.
This needs to be a bar drinking game, and it will be before I
Play
die. I
again so
promise.
can be properly introduced.
All right, well then, if I'm going to do that, I'll just play take or tangent then.
Honestly, let's just do touchdown or turnover. Take
Take or tangent.
All right. Before I begin, I don't know if y'all talk about Angel Hernandez, but
Yeah, fuck that
Angel
guy.
Hernandez. All my homies hate Angel Hernandez. Fuck.
Literally what Kenny said. That was crazy.
Yeah, I said it right before.
Pissed on.
I said it like right as I was leaving.
Bullied so hard that he retired. I'm so happy. Anyway,
I said they probably coerced him into signing
What if he
retirement.
likes getting beat
imagine
on?
being the.
Can you
oldest
stop?
fan of-
No. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. Stop it. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Get some help. All right.
Call the hotline.
Moving on. OTAs begin without Chase Higgins this year. Should we be
Pissed off?
pissed?
You mean Chase and Higgins?
Huh?
Jamar Chase and T. Higgins?
Yes.
You said Chase
sorry,
Higgins.
Chase and
That's
Higgins.
why I was like, yo.
Chase and Higgins. My bad.
Imagine if they fused though. That'd be crazy.
Hey, you know
But,
Patrick Mahomes has like a half brother who transferred to Rice, who was like a receiver at Brown.
Really?
Who's even more light skinned than him. And has a Drake fro. He looks like Corbin from High School Musical.
Wait, there's another brother? That's
Yes. There's another Mahomes. He's a receiver at Rice.
Okay, so what did that have to do with?
I just wanted to throw that out there.
Okay, that was weird.
I
But
just
all
needed
right.
that to be known.
He's like the undercover light skinned brother. Like,
His last name's Graham. I'm not even fucking joking. No, his
Yo.
first name's Graham. His first name's Graham. I'm not even
That's
joking.
wow, Grandma Holmes. All right, but yeah.
Because he's the shade of a graham cracker.
Listen, Kenny and I talked about this last week, but
You can laugh at that colorism joke. It was funny.
if your job called you and was like, "Hey, we're having a week conference, totally optional. Do you want to come?"
No. Well,
It's already paid for.
But it's one of those things where it's totally optional, but you're going to look really bad if you don't come.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then depends.
Yeah.
It depends.
I'm not going.
It depends on how secure my job is.
Am I on schedule that day?
Like,
And
how
you just
secure my
answered
job is.
why Chase and Higgins are not there.
Hey. Am I on schedule that day?
Because their job is secured,
Am I on schedule that day?
but their contract is not.
No.
I'm a part-time employee. I'm only here to do my part.
You know what's crazy is I found out that my position is considered part-time.
Damn.
So I work like 50 hours a week.
I think I saw your position online
That's
on
funny.
Indeed.
They haven't posted my role yet.
It was something similar.
I was going to make a rock reference.
I
but
don't.
never mind.
I don't know. Just sounded like what you do,
My position
or
is-
at least what you bitch about doing every week. I don't know if that's actually your
Bring
job
the
title.
mic closer to your face.
But yeah.
'Cause it's not
I
picking
do-
up.
I do a lot more than what my job title is. I do HR. I do premium.
So maybe it was like a job above your job since you're doing someone
'Cause I'm
else's
pick-
job.
my job, my official title is called staffing coordinator.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
It hasn't been posted yet.
Are you sure?
We just looked today because we were talking.
Maybe
today.
because your other person isn't there.
No, because it would have been the same thing.
If they
I don't know.
purposely
Why are
just
you
like
looking at my roles anyway? At my
It just
at my
comes
job?
up. Just comes up on Indeed and shit.
Oh, on Indeed. I thought you were
Yeah.
like going to my company website.
Nah.
I
Or
didn't
maybe
look
it was
for
an old posting.
I get UFC
'cause Indeed
jobs
be
all
doing
the
that
time.
shit. Indeed don't be taking that shit down.
They really don't. That should be giving me false hope.
It could have been at
Stop
the other
doing that,
stadiums
Indeed.
as well. That could have been possible.
Well, yeah, but
It
it said Los Angeles, but yeah.
I think it picks that up for SoFi as well.
Yeah, that could make
SoFi's
sense.
having a job fair like
Dude,
2
fuck
weeks.
Dude, okay. No, never mind. Actually,
A diss track?
Nikki actually had a boundary? What's
Wait,
that?
a diss track?
That's crazy.
I mean, nah, fuck that. I'm a
Damn,
chaotic evil.
married Nikki different.
No, I'm a chaotic evil today.
Married Nikki different.
I'm encouraging a Taurus to turn up. Go
She
ahead.
kissing a rock? That's crazy.
Go ahead. No.
That's crazy.
Listen to the Green Goblin voice in your head.
She was
Talk that shit.
Her
but talking to
intrusive
the mic.
thoughts right now are fucking crazy, bro.
No, say all
Her
your
intrusive
intrusive
thoughts are going
Your
up
your
right
thoughts
now.
are so
She kissed
intrusive.
they're so intrusive. She kissed a rock. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's some
that's crazy.
that's some diamonds from Sierra Leone shit. Like a blood diamond's gonna come out of your hand.
All of my legend sister venues. We are all one big happy family.
Talk your shit.
And I'm
No.
so sad to leave.
Nah. Speaking to the mic.
right.
Speaking to the mic when you voice your frustrations.
Let's move on to the next topic.
I'm definitely asking off air. No, I'm just playing. I can kidding.
Well, I don't want to disrespect your workplace like that. No.
What workplace? I don't work at SoFi. I work for the NFL. Fuck out of here.
Well, it's your place
I don't.
of work.
No,
bro.
it's not.
It's
I
the
don't get
place
paid by
that-
SoFi to do shit.
What's the place that you happen to?
It's a place next to the
work?
place. It's my next door neighbor. Fuck my next door neighbor.
Okay, why did my
You see why I don't like that lady now?
No, but I
Yeah.
understand.
See?
But I don't understand.
okay
You have
literally
to explain why you don't like that lady.
Okay, moving on. Steelers Porter says that he is for sure the NFL's top cornerback.
He has the cockiness of his father, and I respect that. And he had a pretty good rookie year. I mean, didn't have a lot of picks, but didn't give up a lot of touchdowns. He's a solid corner. He's a cornerstone to build around for them. For what the Steelers do, he's great for what they do. So, I mean, he's supposed to feel that way. You're a Steelers corner, and you're wearing 24. You got to swag out. And you're
Yes.
Joey Porter's son. You got to swag out.
Yes, to everything you're saying, and
Minka Fitzpatrick is backing me up.
And also, can we wait a couple of years before you just start jarring off and talking shit? Because, yeah, you see those two dudes from Cincinnati, and the Browns just made their receiving core better. And, yeah. Have you actually tackled Lamar in the open field? Has he tackled Lamar in the open field?
I mean,
Can we confirm that?
Can we confirm Penn State corners tackle?
So, yeah.
Do Penn State corners tackle? We got to get Corey back on.
Because all I know is a lot of young corners come onto the scene hot and they talk shit, and next thing you know, they're getting cooked. And also, besides all that, just in general, corners are a really hard position to be consistent at and to do everything that the game demands you to do.
But you kind of have to be a psychopath.
But yeah, you do have to be a psychopath. So you
have
do.
to be Patrick
You
Beverly
definitely
to be a
have
great
to
corner.
have that mentality because I've talked to people at this All-Star games and stuff, and I asked them like, "What is it about DBs that y'all just love to talk shit?" And it's like-
Irrational confidence.
and it's like, bro, if I don't believe in myself, how am I going to make the D-line and the linebackers and the safeties that are playing around me believe in me? Like, I'm literally playing on an island. Like, I literally am one-on-one when that ball's in the air.
I'm playing full speed going backwards.
So it's like, and it's like, and that confidence also, I mean, helps them build themselves back up when they do get beat. Because
And you have to have spatial awareness.
That's that self-talk that they have. It's just out loud.
Speaking of which,
So yeah, I mean, I'm all for it, but he just has to maintain what he's doing, keep it going for more than 3 years before we call him one of the best of the generation.
I mean, plus
There's a good amount of
this
young
draft
corners
class
right
could
now.
be better. This draft class could be better.
And over the last like 3 years, we've seen a few good young corners come out. So,
But I still think Sauce should have got the All-Pro over Derek Stingley Jr. Derek Stingley Jr. had a much better year.
but yeah, Sauce was kind of sauce after he was talking
He was
all that
pudding.
sauce.
He was applesauce. He was my sugar levels like a year ago today.
All right, next one.
Very high, by the way. It was like 337. Shit was crazy.
So like you yesterday?
Nah, my sugar was like 94 yesterday.
No, I meant the other kind of high.
Oh, wow. Okay. So we're just snitching? Yeah, high on life? High on the emotional high of my nephew's 3rd birthday this week.
Damn, really?
Yeah. I know. I feel old.
I got him 25 now.
Should
Do
you?
I look older?
Oh my God, you're
Damn,
my
you
fucking
are
sister's
25?
age.
Huh?
You're 25?
You just turned 25?
I'm 25.
My sister's age.
I'm 25 and married. This is the first time you see me 25.
You're in the mommy demo now.
This is the first time.
That's the mommy demo. 25 is the mommy demo.
Mommy demo. What is that?
What the fuck did you call me? I don't identify as a mom
The demographic is
or mother.
the demographics are like 18 to 24 and 25 to 35
I will be having a child.
and 35 to 54.
I'm pretty sure she thinks a man came up with that rating.
I will be conceiving when I'm.
Oh, definitely.
A man definitely came up with that.
Mad Men came up with
We
that.
shall be conceiving at the age of 29.
But this is the age where you start.
That's like the perfect.
This is
before
the age where you
clock
start
strikes
getting
12.
marketing towards mommy things.
Oh.
This is the age when you start
You're gonna
getting
get a Fisher.
ads.
You're getting a Fisher
You're
Price
starting to get
coupon sent
ads
to your
for,
house.
for the fucking all the
Similac,
prep,
Similac.
yeah, like
breast pumps.
diapers, like
By the
fucking
way,
all that shit.
At the hospital, based on your insurance, they give you a free.
But then
breast
again,
pump.
your Hulu probably thinks you're just a degenerate white dude who lives at home with his mother in his basement.
My social media, like Instagram and everything that I watch, like I get, it thinks I'm like
A MAGA
an anime serial killer.
yeah.
who lives in
An
his
anime
mother's
serial.
The
basement.
content I get is very like
Grrr.
it's like that Gen Z, like really. It's not dark humor. It's like that kind of humor that's like extremely brain rotted and brain dead humor that like 17-year-old boys find funny. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
So like farting and laughing and walking away,
No,
like some people do.
no. It's very.
Ain't that right, Pete?
It does not-
Anyway,
algorithms think I'm a woman, to be honest.
it's all right.
I have been looking at
My
porn.
algorithms
hear me
think
out.
I'm a fucking biracial,
That's racist.
fucking. I don't know. Yeah, I
Dog.
don't know. I be getting both. Like, yeah, I don't think it's made up its mind yet.
Are we talking Instagram or Twitter?
I'm talking Hulu.
Ever since
Okay, I'm about to say.
I've been shopping on Amazon for furniture because I have to furnish my new apartment because we're getting rid of everything that we own and we're refurnishing our entire new apartment.
That's cool.
Ever since then,
You got anything I would want to buy?
Selling it?
I'm getting rid of literally everything I own.
But do you have anything that like you would say like, oh,
An
like you
upgraded
need
furniture.
this?
Fucking coffee table. I have a coffee table.
How much?
A charcuterie
Is it
board?
glass?
Glass. Clear
Is it-
glass with black wigs.
And it's just there's nothing underneath.
I mean, there's like a small like
Drawer situation.
no.
Just looks like a table you would snort cocaine on.
Like
very
a.
basic, very simple, minimalistic.
But so there's
You
something.
can just pick it up.
Is it
You can
postmodern?
pick it up, you can have it.
Is it postmodern?
Yeah, it's like modern-esque. I have two side
Okay.
tables that are identical to it.
I might be interested in the
There's
side
one,
tables.
like right here, and then you have one on the other side. It looks exactly like the coffee table, but they're smaller and higher.
So how much for the set?
We're just negotiating prices.
You can have the entire set for like I don't know if you can pick it up. I give it to you for like $30.
Send me a picture. I'm about 75% in.
He's intrigued.
You do definitely need a coffee table though. So, but anyway,
He drinks Dunkin' Donuts.
honestly, it would be helpful if like there's going to be a lot of stuff that I'm not going to be able to sell, and I'm just going to start offloading on all my friends. So like it's either that or I throw it away.
So me kidding your cats?
Wow.
Woo!
I didn't say it. He said it.
Bazinga!
He said it. I didn't say it.
So
I gotta get
offering
all
free
my
furniture.
jokes out this next month, man.
I was offering you free furniture.
You're insulting her to her face.
No, but that ass, like, I'm not
Better
gonna
insult her
sell
to her
it.
face
I'm
than
not-
behind her
I'm
back.
not going to be able to
Ah,
sell
that's
that
true.
shit, so, like, if y'all want a bunch of random furniture.
I feel it.
All right, next topic.
Thunder's Presti says he missed on the Hayward trade.
No shit.
Nobody cares about that fucking trade.
Sam
He
Presti,
did it
no
out
shit.
loud. He says, I missed.
Why is this a thing?
Because
Who cares?
Giddy's a perv.
The Thunder had a solid year.
It's just that they never admit they're wrong. And he admitted
I know, but like that's why it's like it's just
They
been a
couldn't
thing in the
admit
news
they were wrong about
all
the Harden
week.
thing, so they have to
Didn't Hayward's wife jump in and like
fuck Gordon Hayward.
what he cares, bro? He should have been out the league like 3 years ago. He should have went out the league with Chandler Parsons.
Nah, he was after Chandler Parsons.
Good, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna get me sick.
Nah, but like the side effect of like Ozempic apparently is a fucking persistent cough.
But you actually are on it?
Yeah.
You're joking.
No, I was fully being honest.
Oh, shit.
But
Yeah,
nah, the jokes are
Kenny's-
hilarious. The jokes have been hilarious.
Kenny's
Like,
the first dude to gain weight on Ozempic.
You get away on
yo, fuck you. That was good, but fuck you. That's like
150 pounds next time I see you.
that's wild. I gained Ozempic and I'm fucking 150 pounds heavier.
No, like, are you gonna be literally like a what do they call him? Skinny legend next time I see
Oh no, those people take way too much. That's why their face sinks in.
you? Oh, is it big face? The Abraham Lincoln face?
It looks like you punched a hole in the side of a balloon. That's what their face would be.
Lincoln? Like that
That's wild.
Face
I'm
looking
good.
more rough than the Dead Sea Scrolls.
I like my face.
Damn, someone was projecting.
Are you also on those?
No, I don't have diabetes diagnosed.
I mean, my shit's in remission, so I don't even have to take it. They just said, "Hey, here, take it because you qualify for it."
Knock on wood.
I mean, just it's cool. Once you start getting gout, I ain't gonna say shit. This man,
That's crazy. Kenny over here making up his own words. My diabetes is in remission. I don't even have to take it, but I'm just taking it. I just get shipped medicine every week. That's crazy.
no. They sent me the
Because you're the only one drinking.
I had one self.
That's true.
Oh, I didn't mean to trigger you. My bad.
It's one on me.
My bad. My bad, Mom. My bad, Mom.
It's wow.
Sounded like my alcoholic mother. My bad.
Can we do
I had one drink.
legal? I don't think you should be doing this.
Lower the lights. Lower the lights. There's a dimmer.
It's yeah, because he farted early.
It's probably Kenny's hot ass breath.
First off, my breath is not hot. It's a back, actually.
All right,
My breath don't
let's
ever
move
stink.
on.
It's like his hair looks like
Okay.
ruffled chia pet right now.
I need a cut for
The
sure.
NFLPA is working to change the offseason right now. They're planning on eliminating voluntary OTAs in the
dry in
spring
here.
in favor of a longer training camp session, with players reporting in mid-June instead of early July. The majority of the unionized players support this change.
This dude over here talking shit with a fucking narc mustache. That's fucking crazy, bro.
I do not have a narc mustache.
Yeah, you
Fuck
do,
you.
bro. You look like an undercover cop right
You
now.
thought about that joke.
Yeah,
That's
you
why
do.
I fuck you. No,
Yeah,
bro.
you do.
You sat here and looked
You
at me.
talking all
You
that
sized
shit,
me up.
bro. You talking all that shit.
You look like you're wearing several wires right now.
The only reason
You look like you're wearing a wire inside of a girdle. Shut up.
this man was so happy to get holiday pay because he was worried he's going to have to go another 2 weeks without getting a cut. So shut your ass up.
Hey, that's no laughing matter. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I would have worked Monday, but it was my nephew's birthday. But I got Friday holiday pay.
Why everyone like holiday pay? That's crazy.
Oh, you don't like more money? Okay,
like
work
4
for
days
less
off.
Work for less money.
I like 4 days off.
I mean, maybe because you work full time, asshole.
Wait, so you worked on Memorial Day, therefore you got holiday.
No, I worked
No, he
on the
worked before.
Friday,
Yeah.
but that's considered a holiday in the workspace of the NFL Network. Therefore, I got holiday pay, and they
I
changed
worked
it.
11 hours on Friday, get no fucking holiday pay.
I mean, I know at 11 o'clock when I look at my fucking
See,
paycheck.
what I thought you meant is you got a paid day off. That's what I thought you
Oh
meant.
no, I'm part time. They don't do that.
No, that's what I was about to say. Like,
I take that over.
I'm a fully abused worker. They do not part time.
Dang, Kenny's finally whistleblowing. That's crazy.
No, just being part time in media, you realize like, oh, you have no rights.
Oh, here goes the PR talking points.
I'm sorry, Mister. I work in PR.
I thought we were getting to it.
Are we getting to it? I mean, we can get to it. We can get to it.
Speaking of the league, I'm just gonna say, I really don't care if they change the training camp, mini camp, all that stuff. I just think there's low key too many games. Like I don't think there needs to be another game.
Bro, shut up. That's done and over with. Why are you still fighting that fight?
No, they've been talking
They're
about.
going to have 18 games.
I know, and I don't think it makes sense because
They're gonna be mad at your season tickets.
No,
you're
not
gonna be
more
so.
football. No.
That counts.
the product was trash that last extra week. One,
You just said that because you're
half
winning
the
fantasy.
players didn't even play.
So the last week
And
of
the
the season,
one
per
and the
usual?
ones that play, there was only like 2 teams fighting for a spot anyway, so
That's
it didn't
kinda how
even
that
make a
works.
Last week
difference.
in general, right?
Yeah, like the last week of the
How
season.
about instead of doing that, you make the playoffs bigger so that the good teams actually play? And like, I don't know, maybe have fucking 16 teams instead of 14? Oh, we're the NFL. We got to have a weird-ass amount of teams in our playoff because we're fucking smarter than everyone.
Thoughts and opinions of Pete Camarillo or Pete Camarillo's and Pete Camarillo's
Because we're a fucking non-profit, even though we print money. Anyways.
Y'all want to know what's crazy?
Aside from the war in Iraq?
Right now, the number one trending thing on Amazon.com is a Trump 2024 flag. It's like the news today made it worse.
It's
so
like,
honestly, so real of them.
It's funny because it's like
blindly following people as well.
Like nothing's gonna happen from that. Like he can still run for president.
I know. Well, we can talk about that later, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we no more thoughts about the NFLPA?
It's excellent that they're finally doing it because you really don't need OTAs. You can just move all this and just concentrate it. Give the rookies time. Give veterans actually true time off.
I mean,
that's what everybody really wants.
Half of these players work out together anyways. They're either working out with players from other teams with their position, or they're just working out as a team anyways. Make that the voluntary workout.
Kind of like extra credit that wasn't extra credit in high school.
All right. Let's see. Okay.
When he trolls,
Are you
it's
gonna
not
play
funny.
it? Are you going to play the sound?
Yeah.
I did. I already played it.
You played touchdown or turnover?
I played it again.
You played it how many times?
I just played touchdown or
Just now.
turnover.
Okay, I don't have my headphones on.
Whose fault is that?
That's kind of the point of
It
radio and
doesn't work. The
podcasting.
headphones don't work.
The headphones
do
don't
work.
work.
No,
They do work.
don't. I put them on and I couldn't hear anything.
Maybe it was the volume.
Now, oh shit, Jesus Christ!
My bad.
I'm listening.
Test.
Now I can hear you. Yeah, this whole time I
Test,
could never
test.
hear you.
Still not working.
That's interesting.
It's okay. I hate listening to the sound of my own voice anyway, so it's cool.
Whatever.
So, Clippers agreed to a 5-year, $70 million deal with their head coach.
How does Pete feel?
I added this in just for you because no one else gives a shit about the Clippers, so go ahead.
Headline. That's a crazy.
Tyrone Lue is fucking trash. I'm sorry. I've been saying it for the past.
Watch how you
3
speak about
seasons.
black men.
That's
Chill.
why I told you earlier I was arguing with. I was like, my husband was on my case. That's why we started arguing.
Because of Ty Lue?
Because I said I didn't agree with it.
It's crazy because like the Mavs beat their ass.
He's not even a Clipper fan.
I know.
But the Mavs beat their ass.
Into like way other like random BS, but he like can't accept the fact that I like know about basketball. I guess.
You got to play him 1-on-1 for his heart.
You got to kiss the rock again.
No, y'all got to take the rings off and just play 1-on-1. Got to get the black. You got to get the black
He's
ring
like
wedding
pretty
match.
salty because he's a Mavericks fan and he knows that the Celtics are going to take big fat fucking dookie all over them. So
Oh,
That's
he's
what
trying to get a victory now.
He's like pretty mad about it.
That's what I was telling my friend. I was like, you getting all excited just to get your heart broken by Big Green. Jason Tatum finally getting his ring.
Jalen Green.
The Celtics getting number 18. And then guess what? LeBron next year going after
we're
to
not
tie it
talking-
up
We
again.
don't get to talk about the ring stuff. That's not what.
But yeah,
Let's talk
Tyrone
Ravens
Lue.
football.
Tyrone Lue. I've been saying it for about 3 years. He should have been gone. It's not that he's a bad motivator. It's not that he's bad on the X's and O's. If anything, he's maybe too good. He's maybe too flexible because he doesn't hold these guys accountable. His rotations are all over the place. You never know who's going to play night to night. He pulls people out as soon as they start playing good. He puts people in who haven't played in weeks all of a sudden in the wrong situations. Yeah, man. And overall, his hairline's gotten terrible since he's been a head coach.
You cannot talk about hairlines.
He's gotten
I-
like
flag on the
Lack
play.
thereof.
He's gotten like 15 times the amount of gray hair since he's been the head coach. And honestly, if I've learned anything from Blake Griffin, it's that extensions and money don't mean shit to Steve Ballmer. He'll still trade Tyrone Lue next offseason, and he'll still trade Kawhi Leonard after December. So, yeah, the money's cute and all, but I don't think it really matters. I don't think he'll play out that 5 years unless for some reason the script just goes in the Clippers' favor because they're going to a new arena and they just all of a sudden win a championship. But they got a lot of shit to figure out. They need to figure out what they're going to do with James Harden. They need to figure out what they're going to get for Paul George in a sign and trade because I don't think he's coming back. And then they actually have to go out and do it for once, which they haven't done in the past 5 years. So
or ever in life because they've never won a championship.
So yeah,
I like the Lakers, who have, a lot.
but that's what one Western Conference Finals appearance, one Pacific Conference title, and one
hang those banners. Ugh.
And one 150 game season.
They hung a banner for 50 wins.
He got 70.
Could never be our franchises, right?
Actually, we've won 50 games more than the Lakers have. So the past 15
did you get a ring out of it?
Either way, we've won 50 games more.
Did you get a ring out of it?
How about you listen instead of trying to troll?
Hey Nikki, could you show them what a ring looks like? That's a ring, right?
All I'm saying is Tyronn Lue only won 50 games once. Doc did it like 3 times.
You don't even like Doc. No. You don't get to bring up Doc Rivers as a fucking argument for another coach when you hate Doc Rivers.
All I'm saying is...
You hate Doc Rivers more than his throat muscles do.
I do hate Doc Rivers, but I'm saying at least he produced in the regular season. Tyronn Lue hasn't even produced in the regular season.
That man's throat has failed him.
That.
Pause.
Only thing Tyronn did that Doc Rivers never did was get to a Western Conference Finals. That's the only difference. Next topic.
You for real. That's crazy.
Texans are signing wide receiver Nico Collins to a 3-year extension.
Did he even need this? Isn't he only like in year 3?
He was like a 4th-round pick. Yeah, but he...
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So, like...
But yeah, that's what I thought instantly
$70 million.
when I saw that. And also, where the fuck are they getting all this money from? They just traded for...
Bun B Restaurant doing great, man.
Just traded for Diggs. Just traded for Mixon.
Diggs like on an expiring contract.
Signed a bunch of people.
Diggs' contract almost up. And Tank Dell's on a rookie deal. You got to remember that. So
and ain't nobody
Robert Woods is still there
right
too.
now.
Robert Woods is still there.
Nobody worried about Robert
Why
Woods.
the fuck didn't the Raiders sign Robert Woods? That would make me feel better.
No, I'm good.
At least he can run routes and catch the ball.
I'm good.
Why do you never want... You always shit on Robert Woods like he wasn't nice. That's crazy.
It's nice the right
Sarah would have stomped the shit out of your high school every year y'all played.
And they would have did that shit to you, too. They would have put up a hundo.
We know that, yeah.
They would have put up a hundo.
We would have left the field. They would have been just started fucking scrimmaging. Like, no, we knew. They had, like, a team full of killers. It was.
You didn't say that on the bus line, though. You was talking shit.
I didn't need to, because they're down the street.
Yeah.
They know.
Yeah,
we know.
Yeah.
Everybody know we weren't fucking with Woody and them. We weren't fucking with Woody and Marquise Lee.
Y'all might beat the score, but we gonna win the fight in the parking lot.
We never.
You were that guy.
I don't know if we wanted to fight in the parking lot. They got more Polynesians than us. I'm one of the biggest dudes on the team.
Said, I don't know.
I can take a couple Polynesians by myself. Like that'll be like I'm taking 2 out. I'm taking 2 of you with me. But like
that's the
our whole team getting.
That's the most humble I've ever heard Kenneth Frank James Barry talk.
Hey dog, I'm not just beating up.
He just
a family of
admitted
Polynesians.
He just admitted he could.
I'm not beating the whole team. But I'm taking 2 people with me.
Would have got dog walked by Sierra.
No shit. Everybody knew that. That was not a surprise, bro. Londale was not good. Like we put Londale on the map. Once we all graduated, like we put Londale on the map, and then like 7 years later they won the state title. But that's like there's a whole like I got to be the one to fucking do that documentary because I'm the only one from that fucking team who's a journalist in real life apparently.
All right, next one.
Dolphins wide receiver
Jalen
Jalen Waddle gets a 3-year, $84.75 million extension with $76.5 million of that guaranteed.
Now that's Cuban drug money. The Dolphins cap is tighter than
how do they have money?
Doc Rivers' diaphragm right now.
Like, genuinely, how do they have money?
It probably doesn't kick in until after next year.
Well, he already had an extra year on his contract, so like yeah, he's pretty much making like $20 million a year.
25.
20 and a half with whatchamacallit, accelerators and shit in his contract. But that offense ain't going nowhere.
Oh, that's all you have to say.
The Dolphins suck, bro. You're not gonna sit up here and fucking grease and swaddle them.
What if Tua takes a step back again? Then what are you gonna do?
He'll take a step back and just be.
What's your contingency plan?
I'm not a
Trade for
Dolphins
Kirk
fan.
Cousins? Trade a 7th-round pick for Kirk Cousins?
Trade for Michael Penix Jr. I don't fucking care. I don't care what the Dolphins do.
All right.
I don't care what they do. I just wish the Raiders had A-Chain. That's about it.
You weren't saying
and
that in
Austin
the draft
Jackson.
last year.
Yes, actually, I
Nope.
did.
Nikki,
Once he
did
ran a
ever say
4-3
that?
flat, once he ran a 4-3-2, I was like, I'll take him.
You didn't even know how to fucking
He wasn't even
pronounce
on
his
your
name until 3
radar,
months
my
ago,
boy.
bro.
Hey,
You didn't
He
even know
was
how to
on-
pronounce his name
have
3
I been
months
saying it
ago.
right?
Bro,
have I been saying it right?
No, hold on. You guys,
once he ran a 4-3-2, I wanted him.
You guys literally got into a fight because you said he was a day 3 guy, and she was like, "No, he's like a second rounder, fringe first rounder."
didn't go second
and you were
round.
like, "No way."
He's not
you were
a
like,
first
"There's
rounder.
no
He
way."
wasn't a first rounder.
There was like, "There's no way he's a round 3. He's a day 3 guy." Blah
And
blah
what
blah.
round he going?
And you guys
Let's
got
check.
into a whole
What round-
fight
what
in
round
the
did he go?
studio about that.
What round he going?
You guys got into a whole.
Who
fight
was
about
right,
that.
though? What round did he go in?
I said high 3, fringe 2 is what I
shit.
said. But you said he'd be like
You were,
6.
you were like he's a.
Well, I
he's
really
a-
meant like 4th round.
No, you said he was a late round day 3 guy.
4th round is day 3, isn't it?
You said
Yeah.
he'd be like
Is it not?
Fourth
Okay
round
then.
is day
No,
Okay then.
Hold on. You said
You
6.
said late,
You
though.
said 6.
You
and
did.
he'd be lucky. You said,
Outta
you
here.
said 6 and he'd be lucky to go 5.
First off,
And I
first
said
off,
strong 3, soft
go look at the
3.
running backs in front of him. If he didn't run that 4-3-2, nobody had him going that high until he ran that fast.
And then
Those were facts. Those are facts.
And
I
you
wasn't
also,
hating.
And you also,
I was not hating.
And you also hated on Brandon Mims, who she also called. By
who
the
the
way,
who the fuck is Brandon Mims? You mean Marvin Mims Jr.?
Marvin Mims, whatever.
Marvin Mims Jr. Say his name
Yeah,
right.
sure.
Where'd he go?
Marvin Mims
Where'd he go?
Jr.
With those
One-
ugly gray alternates? That I don't care. Till the death of me, I don't like those gray alternates. I don't like the pants structure. It's weird.
What?
Yeah,
So
we
you
know
know,
what
OU has those gray unis.
Yeah,
Those,
and they look fucking far. And
Yeah,
I
those
don't like the
actually are
I don't
fire.
like the sock
But
combination.
you like the Boise State alternate grades.
yeah,
That's
but
crazy.
that's because that shit is sleek. It's a smoky gray.
Describe the hate, and you were like, "Oh, I hate the stripe."
Yes, I don't like stripes on uniforms. Like that's why Virginia Tech went back.
One straight
Virginia,
stripe down
it's
the
stupid
middle
as
of the
fuck.
pant, like
It's
half
stupid
the
as fuck.
teams in the league.
It's dumb.
Half the teams in the league have a stripe down
Nah,
the pant,
but
like-
everybody's color scheme is different. So like Virginia Tech, right? Their stripe looks stupid as fuck for years because they have ugly uniforms, but they have great Enter the Sandman.
It's just
Whoopty
a
fucking
stripe.
do.
It's not like it was a fucking Charlie
Hey,
Brown stripe.
A stripe.
It was a straight stripe.
A stripe is
No,
why
it's red.
we
A red
bullied the
straight
makers of the
stripe.
Sonic movie to redo the Sonic, right?
Dark gray and red is such an unoffensive color.
No, it wasn't the color. It was the pattern that pissed me off.
It's a red stripe.
It
It's a
didn't.
solid
I don't like the
red
way it
stripe.
went down to the knee. It was stupid. It should have connected all the way to
Did the
the.
Raiders not have a black stripe down there?
Yeah, didn't the Hurricanes infamously have like a
Yeah, but that
weird
shit's
ass
cool. That shit's cool.
Yeah,
But like, no, y'all know I'm right.
you hating.
Like when
No, I
USC
really
changed,
do
remember
like the
USC changed the cut of their jerseys, and I was like, that's kind of ugly. There was like they had Nike. They were
I
talking
don't
about
remember
Nike.
you saying
they changed the
USC
cut of
and
their
ugly.
jersey a little bit.
Can't recall you saying USC and ugly. Ever.
I definitely did. And then that's what Sewell Cravens was playing
I
because
really-
they kept
I
changing
really
up the
think
sock.
that if they did gold with the red on the uniform,
They never did
rather
gold
than
socks.
That nasty ass school bus yellow. I think it would be.
That's
a lot
not school
better.
bus yellow though.
It's fucking.
Damn,
school
that
bus
shit
yellow.
is school bus.
No,
yellow.
Georgia Tech is school bus yellow.
That shit's crayon pouch yellow.
No, it's special. It's special.
That shit's that
it's,
yellow
it's
crayon.
little bus yellow.
That
It's
yellow
little bus
crayon
yellow.
that's in the bag of crayons and it gets rubbed on by all the other crayons.
Yeah.
and it comes all nasty.
So it's like
Yeah.
it's like apple.
Yeah.
It's like apricot.
Yeah, it's that
literally
big-
apricot.
Those big fat crayons.
Yeah.
That's what color
It's
those
apricot.
crayons are, bro.
If the apricot touched the yellow, the golden yellow, the one that looks like you have really dark pee and should probably get your sugar level
That's
tested.
crazy. Imagine being the fucking one of the best teams in college football and
But they
playing
got-
with Crayola colors. That's fucking crazy.
Imagine like having black.
Your colors are primary colors.
Yeah, I prefer primary colors with a slight offset of a secondary color. Like
What about blue? What about a slight offset of a primary color blue and yellow?
depending on the patterns, yeah.
So it's a slight offset of a primary
So
color
San
blue
Jose.
and yellow. Maybe
I love San Jose
maybe
State's
like a lighter
uniforms.
blue, maybe like a lighter blue with a yellow. What do you
Yeah,
think?
but like if you're gonna use like a loop,
So
like
West V.
So like
West
UCLA.
Virginia's cool. No, UCLA's cool too, kind of.
You like how I said West V? Like I played there. That's
You,
crazy.
you don't get to say West V. Okay, I'll give you an example. I really love Appalachian State's colors and their color scheme. It's
Shout out to my
basic.
boy Shane who played at Charleston.
Oh, hot take. I like the Rams' old St. Louis uniforms more than their new ones.
Oh yeah,
High key.
yeah. That golden gold was fucking lit.
No, those first
Navy
Rams
and
uniforms when they got here were disgusting though. Those with the white horns. That was some AFL shit.
No, remember?
I'm so glad they got rid of those.
Remember the navy blue and
At what
like
point?
copper?
At what
it was
point?
like copper pants.
Yeah, those were nasty.
That
too.
shit was ugly, but like,
At what point do we get to the
thought through
point where they're wearing Jared Goff retros? Like, is that in the 2020?
they just need to repeat that
2040s?
YG game and just wear those
Like, at
jerseys.
some point, they're going to have to give that Sioux Jared Goff team its flowers because they were a fucking drive away from beating the greatest dynasty ever.
I mean, the offense just decided to shit.
Was that not the worst Super Bowl you've ever watched in your entire life?
That definitely was.
I don't even remember watching all of it. That's how. I didn't watch a whole quarter.
I had to watch all of it.
All I watched was the fourth quarter, honestly.
I sat through every minute of it. Goddamn.
I mean, it was on. I was watching it, but I wasn't watching it. Like, it wasn't giving my attention.
It was the most boring Super Bowl I've ever watched in my life.
And then that fourth quarter hit, and it was like, well, fuck, they're still in it. Like, you know? And it's
never
still
did
nothing.
it?
Still nothing.
You know what made it worse is I was watching it at my at Will's fraternity house, and everyone there was a Texans fan, and all Texans fan hates the Patriots because all Texans the Texans have historically gotten shit on heavily in the last 20 years by the Patriots, and so they were all rooting for the Rams and they were all drunk and very mean and nasty, and it was just a terrible experience all the way through. There was some guy that was wearing a Houston Texans jersey and was like fat shaming Aaron Donald for like 3 straight hours and kept screaming at the table,
Damn.
"Come
How
on,
do you
you
fat
fucking fat ass!" for 3 straight hours.
How do you fat shame Aaron Donald?
How do you fat shame a man who has no body
Bones
fat?
Tubby, by the way. I'm not trying to be like that, but he was.
He's
was
listed
definitely
at
upset. And he's not even
280, and he's really like
He's talking about
255.
Aaron Donald, one of the best,
And he has a
football
six
players of
pack.
his generation, talking like,
Motherfucker has the
"Go
six pack
back, you
ever.
fucking suck."
and he bench presses like
Fuck
600 pounds
generation
easy.
ever.
Yeah,
He's literally like
yeah.
the Randy Moss of D tackles.
He had one too many natter days.
All right. Last one.
Closing out touchdown and turnover, we had the 49ers re-signing wide receiver Jennings, and he got an extra year added to his current deal.
He's a and as far as like a third receiver since they took Ricky Pearsall. Somebody's leaving.
Better than him going to the Panthers on a big contract and wasting his career away.
Yeah, because he's not.
I'd rather be a number 3 on an offense
Number
that's actually
4?
good, 3-4 on a team that's good, than being a 5, than being a 2 or 3 on a team that's trash.
That's true because Deontay's the number 1, I guess, in Carolina.
Is he though? Is he really though?
There's Terrence Marshall Jr. He's still there.
Again,
Xavier Leggett's supposed to be number 1. I don't know what the fuck Carolina's doing.
Thiel's still there?
I think so.
That's kind of a good receiving core, but it's also kind of trash. Like it's got
like-
trash tendencies.
Yes, it's like trash Patriots when they had like Chad Jackson.
Like you took her out
Do
of
you
the
remember
hood.
Chad Jackson, Nikki?
Took her out the hood and took her to the
Remember my
Balenciaga
mom?
store, but she still got some hood tendencies.
Wait, what she just say? I said, "Do you remember Chad Jackson?" And you said, "What?"
Do you remember my fucking mom?
Yo,
Jesus Christ!
that's wild. This is why.
That was what?
This
What
is
is
why.
it?
This is why your YouTube ads look like how they do.
Let's see.
You fucking have
Shorzy, sounding like Shorzy from
Chad
Letterkenny.
Jackson went to Florida and he ran like a 4.35, and that's why Bill
Chad
Belichick
Wolfgang
took him.
Jackson, born on March 6, 1985. Of course I know who that is. He's from Birmingham, Alabama.
Is he from Birmingham?
Florida.
He went to Florida. He got drafted in the
Second
second round,
round.
36 pick.
Ran like a 4.33 or 4.34. Tore his ACL.
He
Was
played
never,
for the Patriots for a year, and then the Denver Broncos, and then the Bills, and then
was
he
out
went to
the
the
league.
Omaha Nighthawks.
the fact that you're
Of course.
googling it in front of me, it just makes it even
Of
hilarious.
course I know. Chad Jackson. Continue.
Rashae Caldwell.
All right.
Rashae Caldwell.
Fair or fade?
He went to Florida too, and he was actually a really good Patriots receiver.
Fair or fade? Donald Trump
Won a Super Bowl.
being
Former Charger.
a New York court finding Donald Trump guilty on 37 felony accounts. 34 felony accounts, and he can still run for president. Touchdown or
Money on.
turnover?
White men still go unpunished for their crimes till this day.
I think so. Let's say he goes. So let's say he gets sentenced and actually has like jail time. Like
He
can't
still
run for
hasn't picked a
president
running mate.
anymore at that point, right? Like, what is he going to run his campaign from his cell?
They'll still vote for him, and he'll just pick a running mate.
Like, is he going to get one of those little jails.
Well, the other thing is he has like 2 more cases, and this is supposed to be his lightest case.
This is the lightest one.
Yeah, this was supposed to be the lightest one. Like, people thought he was going to beat this one, and he didn't. So
once you prove that he used hush money to fund his campaign, which is illegal. So it's like, if the whole thing was to make sure he doesn't run for president, well, he's still running for president. And people, his dumbass followers, are still going to vote for him. Ipso facto, it's the fade because they already had a margin.
And I think that was the problem with it, because it's like, obviously it's timely, it's notable, so you kind of have to cover it because it's a former president, like, being in court.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, they just gave it so much prominence that it's like, now when the election starts up and these other trials go on, people are just going to filter it out. People are just going to tune it out. And ultimately that works to his benefit because, apathy or whatever, like, that just makes all those other people, the Trumpers, go out and vote. And that's how he won the first time.
Any press is good press for him. He literally
feeds off that shit.
He's guilty on 34 counts. He walks out, looks into the cameras, says it was a rigged trial, and then 2 hours later, a Trump 2024 flag is the most trending item on Amazon.
He's still using the rigged election talking point, and it's like,
used
bro,
that verbatim. He said that the trial was rigged.
I know. He's been saying that after every day of the trial. It's been like, it's totally unfair. I can't even talk about it. You guys can talk about it. Blah blah blah. He supposedly got fined for every time he talked about it. He still just took the fines. Like, you don't give a fuck, bro.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
You haven't even heard it.
All right.
You haven't even heard it yet.
Darren Waller is going viral for a love song.
The worst. I had that shit on mute. I didn't listen to a single word.
Him and his estranged wife, Kelsey Plum.
Divorced wife.
Are they officially divorced?
They divorced.
Are they officially divorced, though?
I'm pretty sure they officially.
I don't think they're officially divorced.
What did you do? What happened?
Kelsey Plum separated from Darren Waller because he's a corny motherfucker who apparently cheated on her.
And he wrote a whole song, and he put a lookalike of her in the video. It's basically like just singing about it.
What's her bitch ass? What's her name?
Selena Gomez?
No, he pulled a
Ariana Grande?
No, it's worse than Mariah Carey. Like, Mariah Carey actually has talent. Eminem actually has talent. Like, the two people beefing
my fucking
actually have talent. Darren Waller fucking sucks, bro.
Dream on, Kenny.
No, but that's because if you put like he's pulling a Mariah Carey.
No, it's worse. It's like 1,000 times worse than you can imagine. Like, the face you made at SZA covering "Lose Yourself" and it's only 1 minute and 30 seconds.
What does she do? She sings.
You don't know SZA sing? Hold on.
No, but like no. Like, does
do you know
she
who's?
sing it? Like,
I don't fucking know. I just saw it at the same time you did.
I didn't know that. I didn't read your mind. Jesus.
Played after.
Anyways, yeah, man, this is a fade. Did you pay her any NIL money to use an adjacent her? Yeah, an adjacent her.
Why the fuck would you pay NIL? What are you talking about?
Did you fuck the second string Kelsey Plum after the video? That's my next question.
What is
and third of all, is that the girl you cheated on her with?
Okay, Pete getting spicy. I like where this is going. The real question is...
And fourth of all, you're a 35-year-old man who makes millions of dollars. Why are you wearing a fucking Letterman's jacket like you're in an All-American episode?
Why are you looking like the most biracial, failed Degrassi character ever? You look like the worst version of Eddie Brock.
You look like our NCAA players that we just left in Road to Glory, and they've just been sitting there not doing anything for 17 years.
You look like literally the spitting image of a fucking Duke small forward in NCAA basketball 2008.
That's crazy.
Damn.
All right.
Damn.
Next one.
That man is so terrible at his job on multiple occasions. How you ass at your hobby, too? How your hobby trash, bro?
Next one.
He didn't go to OTAs for this?
He should have got an Oladipo feature.
I would fire his ass. He don't even deserve an Oladipo feature. I would give him a Jacquees feature.
What's wrong with Jacquees?
Jacquees wouldn't even want to work with this fucking bum. He can't rap.
Jacquees can actually sing.
Yes,
really
but like Darren Waller sucks. So why would you work with Jacquees, who has actual talent? He's just short.
Anyways, apparently, Primetime loves the Jets. Jets are supposed to be one of the teams with the most primetime games. Fair or fade?
Fade. What happens when he pops his other Achilles?
The fade was Aaron Rodgers being the worst.
They come to see me.
Saying, people want to see me play, as if there's not fucking 53 men on the roster. Like, wanting to also be in the spotlight.
Literally.
I mean, yeah,
Like
but
Garrett
he's
Wilson's
kind of
on-
in his farewell tour. I mean, like, I want to see Aaron Rodgers play.
I want to see the
come
Jets
on, bro.
ball out too. I think Robert Saleh.
You're like, yeah, I want to see him play too, but fuck him.
Fuck that guy.
I do not want to see him play. What I'm trying to say is, like, I understand the
So it was like,
mindset.
hey, Nikki, I got tickets to the Jets and Chargers. You want to go? You'd be like, no, fuck Aaron Rodgers.
I got tickets to Jets Cowboys
I mean,
joint practice.
Yeah, shut your ass up.
I
And
would
then
not-
and then
I
you
would-
would talk
I would
about
not
it,
wanna
and
watch
then you would
Aaron
come on
Rodgers.
this show
You
and
would
talk
go.
about it
You would
after.
go.
Yeah, and this might be the last time that Aaron Rodgers plays at AT&T, so that was cool. That was kind of cool. Like,
You mean A&R Stadium?
Yeah, you would.
You mean A&R Stadium?
Whatever.
No.
AR-12
What I'm
Stadium?
trying to say is, okay,
The war in Iraq was costly.
obviously he knows that he's the biggest star on the team, okay? He's been in the league long enough, and he's had enough interviews, and he's done enough media where he knows he can't just get up on his fucking
Yo, the
soapbox.
Broad podcast mic is crazy.
Yo, I wasn't going to say anything. I was just like, she just chose to keep it there, and it's still picking up sound. I don't know how. Like, I was like, raise the mic up to your chin at least.
All I'm just trying.
You're not on your A game.
You forgot all the mic training we taught you. Like,
I'm just
how to
trying
properly
I'm
hold a
just
mic
trying to say
and
that
enunciate.
It's extremely self-absorbing for you to speak on yourself that way in front of media. You need to be humble and speak on your team.
Oh, fuck all
Can
that.
you imagine-
he's
think
20
about
years
it.
in. His teammates.
We have way too much fucking coach speak. You know how much of our lives Kenny and I have lost listening to coach speak? You know how many
Interviews?
times we spent hours just filtering through
Cutting
coach
through
speak?
hours of interviews.
I don't know, dude. It was just
You know how much coach speak I get just being
it's just
at
very
work?
on par for being extremely self-absorbed like he always is. So
I mean,
But if he's high on ayahuasca and gives you a 2-word answer, that's much better.
so if
right?
he strips the
Like,
ego
if
like
he just
Kendrick,
says, I don't know.
I just don't fucking like him in general. So maybe that's
Hey,
if
Aaron.
he strips the ego, will
Oh.
you still like him?
no matter what he says, I'm annoyed. But like,
So he's Toby from The Office. And you're
He
Michael.
has no
Yes.
ego. I don't know how you
I'm
could
like-
say he's so
I'm glad you got that
self-absorbed.
reference because if you didn't, I would tell you to get the fuck out of
you're trying to
here.
piss me off at this point. All of those,
If you really didn't get that Office reference, I would have told you to kindly get the fuck
but
out of here.
no, I am offended that you would think that I would all of a sudden switch up. You know that I despise certain NFL players because they're bad people.
Okay, but you would
That's
show...
Marshawn Lynch, right?
Marshall
would-
Lynch is never not a bad person. I've never said.
I just wanted you on the record. I just wanted it on the record.
I've never said he was a bad person.
I just wanted it on the record.
Anyways.
But
All right.
He's from North Oakland. I mean, you kind of not wrong.
Last one. Mike Tyson had an incident with an ulcer flare in a fight.
An ulcer flare. An ulcer flare.
But yeah, he says he doesn't need to be 100% to knock out Jake Paul.
Doubt.
Fair or fade?
He'll get knocked out in 2 minutes.
even though I don't need to be Jake Paul.
You're going to get knocked out by a dude who's probably on steroids and not getting drug tested for this fight. Oh, now it's actually a sanctioned fight, by the way. In case you didn't know, it's a real boxing match. Like, it. So, like, a loss is going to be on somebody's record.
So
They got the fight sanctioned.
Mike Tyson's about to lose a bunch of money and fuck up his NIL.
Mike Tyson, stop saying NIL, bro. It's only for fucking college kids.
What do you mean? Nobody else has name, image, and likeness? Yeah, shut the fuck up. You
that
sound
doesn't.
dumb.
That's not how that works.
You sound dumb, bro.
That's not how that works.
You sound
That's
dumb.
literally not
You
how that works.
sound dumb,
You
bro.
know that's not how it works. You're purposely abusing the word. That's not how that works,
Well, people aren't going to get NIL
What the fuck do
money.
you
Now
call
they're going to
NIL?
get revenue
What do you-
next year.
bro.
Now they're going to get
Patrick
revenue
Mahomes isn't
share.
getting NIL, jackass. He's getting endorsements.
But he has NIL. He's not getting NIL money, but he has NIL. He has a name, image, and likeness, correct?
Semantics.
Correct.
Semantics.
Correct.
Semantics, Your Honor. Semantics. That's not what he means. That's not what you mean when you say that.
Yes, I am. I'm saying he's going to fuck up his brand. That's me saying he's going to fuck up his brand. NIL is just brand.
Tyson's like
NIL
60, bro.
is a synonym for brand. Literally, it's a synonym for brand.
Cinnamon.
Shut your ass up. Why did you say that so happy?
Because I knew you were running out of words and bandwidth. I was like, I got this motherfucker. I'm going to rope-a-dope him. You're like, I'm going to say cinnamon. He's not going to know what to say. He can't pronounce cinnamon when he's stressed out.
All right.
But not for real. Mike Tyson going to get his fucking kidney punched in. He's going to lose.
Bro.
Yeah, he's going to lose. He's going to take a dive and take a payday.
That was crazy.
And it's going to be live on Netflix. And it's like a lot of money.
Fucking Jake Paul truther, bro.
No, I just know Mike Tyson's going to fucking sell his legacy off like all these boxers do. They fucking... By the way, Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s boxing promotion folded. Everybody left.
TMT?
Yeah, everybody left.
Money Dan's gone?
They're gone.
Ain't nobody care about Floyd Mayweather, bro.
That was crazy.
I mean, he still got money, though. He actually still got bread.
All right, and the last
He
one.
can't read the letters on it, but, you
I've
know.
never liked Floyd Mayweather, bro.
The last
That
one.
doesn't surprise me. That does not surprise me.
300 and
He's done some shit.
345 championship rings
What?
were seized from Hong Kong and Cincinnati. They'd be worth $1.4 million if they were real. Fair or fade?
I mean, shit. I mean, if you can have, like, LARPing festivals and fucking Civil War reenactments, you can have fake championship ring parties, right?
Okay.
We do it. We send fucking the losers of championship games. We send their gear over to fucking impoverished countries. Somebody with a fucking
That's fair.
somebody with a Lakers title. Somebody thinks the Celtics
With the
never won it.
2004 Lakers
They don't-
title.
There's somebody with a 2004 Lakers title, a 76ers title, a New Jersey Nets title, and a Raiders Super Bowl ring. So what the fuck am I supposed to say?
So let me
Somebody
get
thinks
this
the
right.
Patriots went 19-0.
So let me get this right. Fucking Ashley can walk down to the fashion district
She just shot murder in my at me.
and
Like,
buy
that
fucking fake Balenciaga shoes
I felt it again. I felt murder
and
my
a
general
fake
direction.
Gucci bag, but I can't go and get me a fake Super Bowl 11 ring? Like, that's fucking crazy.
You weren't even on the team, bro.
So what? I could have been I could have inherited.
You could have been a contender.
Could have been a grandson. I could
Could've
have
been a
been a
contender.
fucking defensive line coach. I could have been a lot of things.
Hey, man. That's not how that works.
I'm just saying. All
You
this
think
other,
Michael Jordan's kids can touch his rings? No.
all I'm saying is all this fake merch getting over, however the fuck it gets over here. But you're telling me $1.3 million in rings? Like, that's not even a lot. That tells me that they were fakes. Like, they weren't real fakes. Yeah, but they were
good
fakes of fakes. Like, they were the replicas of the replicas. They
you could
weren't,
probably
like,
turn into something
actual
else.
Diamonds and real. They weren't actually diamonds and gold and shit like that. They were just, the same
I
design.
mean, what if you donated those rings to like a high school
And
team?
besides, half of these players be buying fake rings anyways because they either sell their
Fake
old ones,
Gucci.
they donate their old ones with Tash Rider,
Or they rent
or they
it.
give them to their family members, or some of them even rent them. And guess what the family members do with
they go to
them?
Claire's.
Sell them. Jelly bean.
Yeah, Kobe's family selling his shit just never sat right. It doesn't sit right with me. It's pretty fucked up.
Wait,
All right.
Really? After
Yeah.
he died?
Oh,
They're they're still selling
No,
his
they
shit.
were always selling this shit. They were selling this shit when he was alive. That's why he stopped talking to him.
Yeah, they're still selling his shit.
Oh, right.
Like,
I
they're-
remember this.
That's why he stopped
They're
talking to him.
They're selling his shit through perpetuity, and I'm like, y'all talked all the shit about his wife. His wife is spreading his legacy.
You know what someone told me the other day about Aaron Rodgers is that they're surprised I didn't like Aaron Rodgers because they have he has major family issues, so I should relate with
Yeah,
him.
that was a shot.
Yeah,
Did
he
you fight
has,
that
like,
person?
Super bad mommy and daddy issues.
And he's from Chico.
I about dropped dead right there, dude. I was
That's kind of
busting.
funny, but also kind of fucked up.
Did you square up with that person?
It's kind of funny. Like,
was
if someone
funny,
tell
but-
me that, I would laugh, but
I
I'd be
literally
like,
had
yo, that's
nothing
kind of
to say.
fucked
I
up.
just
We got to
started
fight now.
laughing.
We got to fight in the parking lot
But
now.
his family issues, aren't they him? Like, isn't
Yeah.
he
No,
the problem?
it's both
He
of
is
them
the
though.
problem.
No, it's both sides, right? Because Jordan.
Jordan has very much, as politely as he could have said, I did watch The Bachelor that year.
We know you
that
did.
it was absolute. I've only ever watched one season. Thank
I'm not
you.
judging you.
You said,
I'm not judging.
We know you did. I've only seen one season.
You
ever. And it was
got to
the
finish.
Jordan.
Or your wife now. Your wife now. You're gonna just start watching
Wasn't
The
there
Bachelor. for
another
no reason.
NFL Bachelor, and then he came out? He was the first Bachelor to come out.
I don't know. That's the only one I watched.
I have no
was the
idea.
one where he was the fucking bachelor. But anyway. But
Him and Jordan Matthews were a hell of a
he kinda
combo at
explained
Vanderbilt.
How his brother just kind of sucks. Everybody was like,
I mean, sometimes it's like
Shocker.
that. Sometimes maybe your family just sucks overall. And he's just the suckiest one. It could be that too.
Yeah, but like, I can
Yeah.
relate in that way, I guess. But like,
Yeah. Did you fight that person though? Because they can't just say that.
no, because I say out of pocket shit to him all the time.
Oh, okay.
I made
So
fun of him. His dad is dead, and I made fun of him for it the other day.
his dad is dead. You
Colton
made fun of him?
Underwood was the other one.
Yeah.
Wait, did you just say his dad is dead and you made fun of his dead dad? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, you're
Jesus.
crazy.
That's
We have that-
wild.
That kind of relationship.
But yeah, Colton Underwood was the other bachelor
Who the
football
fuck
player.
is Colton Underwood?
He was a Colts player,
I don't even care. Don't even say that name
Chargers
again.
player. He played for the Raiders too.
He was a
apparently.
practice squad player. You never him off once. I don't even know what fucking school he went to.
Well, he probably got more money than 80% of the Raiders on the team.
I so don't know who that person is. Did he go to Cal? That was just a guess. Where did he go? What college did he
You
go
know where everyone went to college,
to? Went to
Kenny?
Buffalo. Where the fuck he go to?
Did you
I
just
don't-
stump him?
I don't know where. I said I
I
don't know
think I
where.
did.
I've never heard that man's
Holy
name before.
crap.
You don't even know what position he played.
Receiver,
Nope.
QB,
Linebacker.
a linebacker. Get the fuck out of here! A linebacker for bachelor?
Who's now out.
Okay.
He went to Illinois State.
Yeah, because I'm really gonna fucking get that right.
I know you know that one running back who was small and set the rushing record. Wasn't that at Northern Illinois?
That was that was at Northern Illinois, not Illinois State. Those are two different schools, my boy.
I realized after I said that.
Yeah,
but you know,
Garrett Wolf.
You know what I meant.
5'7", Garrett Wolf.
Damn, the fact that you know that. Weren't they the Wolfpack?
That's where Jordan Lynch went to the Northern Illinois Huskies. Huskies. They're the Huskies.
Right.
Yeah, like Centennial.
Yeah.
That's why I was why
You didn't have to throw that in there.
I did. I just wanted to let you
didn't
know
have
about
to
the
throw it in.
Centennial Huskies because
Yeah.
trauma.
Thank you. Uh-huh.
Vontez,
Yeah.
7-year-old, burning down a house.
Crazy. All right. Rants. Nikki,
Someone else.
since
go.
your days are numbered, you actually have to use your time.
Yeah.
Let me. Y'all go
You
ahead
used
while
up
I
all
talk
your
about something.
remote.
I don't have much.
Say
All right. I guess I'll kill
Boomer.
myself. I guess I'll kill myself.
Tamu.
the the patriarchy.
Real. Someone else go while I think.
Eminem.
Slim Shady. By the way, he's coming out with
That's
a new
what
album.
we're gonna do now. Every time you don't have a rant ready, we're just gonna roast you until you go. That's what's gonna happen.
We're gonna bully you to
No,
greatness.
because I had
I'm gonna
something.
bully
but I
you.
forget. Oh, you know what?
I'm looking at your
You know what
screen.
I was just thinking.
There's one time at band camp where you were listening to Eminem.
No, I find it odd that Mother's Day, the date of Mother's Day changes every year, but the day of Father's Day is always the same
Which I have no idea what that
It's the
is because I
16th
did
of
have a
June.
father.
every year.
It's not in the middle of the week.
It's on the 16th of June.
Father's Day isn't on a fucking
So
Wednesday.
did it just?
I better
happen
get
to be-
something.
So did I just have? Did it happen to be on the 16th of June this year?
I think Father's Day usually is every
Like
day.
I thought it to myself, and I was like,
It's always on Sunday.
No, it's
no,
not.
I looked it
Father's
up
Day is
and I was-
never on a
I
Sunday.
looked it up and I was like, "Is Father's Day?"
Even when it
Father's
is on a
Day-
Sunday.
Here's what-
Kenny,
here's
are
what-
you authority
here's
on
what I
this?
did-
No
here's what-
offense.
Am I authority on fathers?
Yeah.
For
what I
about
did to myself.
17 years, yes.
I thought, is Father's Day always on June 16th?
Seen it?
Let me check. And then I Googled it up, and I said Father's Day 2024, and it pulled up June 16th. So I might just be 1 in 7 lucky.
You should not.
Let me look here. You know what I'll do?
But at least you're not
Father's
0 for
Day,
24.
Father's Day 2025.
Or just say. Well, yeah.
Oh my God, it's June 15th next year.
Father's Day 2023
So you just disproved your own point.
was
I did. Dude, so I just got 1 out of 7 lucky.
You just
That's
fucking
what happened.
rickrolled yourself.
Is that I had a premise? I had a
Father's Day.
preconceived-
Father's
I had a-
Day last year was June 18th.
Yeah, so I had a preconceived thought that it was the 16th. and I
Batting
Googled it
1,000.
thinking that it was the 16th. When I Googled it, it was the 16th. So then I confirmed myself that it was always the 16th.
Inside the mind of a Karen.
He said it, not me. He said it, not me. And you're married and you're 25 and a Karen? That's crazy.
Do you see my thought process?
She's she's speeding up
You
to
showed
it,
your
Susan.
work. You showed your work.
I have like a
just wrong.
self-serving bias.
Yeah, that's
Forgot to carry the one.
See, she got the joke. She got it.
Yeah,
She
you
got
forgot
it.
to carry the one. It's okay.
I
We're
was-
fast approaching Susan territory.
What ethical school of thought do y'all subscribe to? That's the end of my.
I don't answer questions, police officer.
Like, what does that mean?
Like,
What does that mean, officer?
Like there's humanitarianism, utilitarianism, nihilism, Kantism.
Diabetes.
I'm sure there's a fucking BuzzFeed quiz where we could take this and figure this shit out
She got
right
that
now.
from a BuzzFeed quiz.
You know what? Take a quiz. You're a nihilist. I already know you are.
Bro.
What about you?
Fuck.
You're a nihilist. What are you?
I don't know. It depends. I'm a
I
chameleon.
think you would be.
Nah, I believe in religion.
You're a nihilist.
You're a nihilist. Anyway.
You're a nihilist for sure.
No, she just likes pain.
The first thing that says it's impossible to argue with a nihilist. That's for sure you.
So y'all talking to each other.
Maybe we're all nihilists. Maybe
Nah.
this is a nihilist podcast.
No, it's not.
I am a nihilist.
That's not my kink.
Utilitarianism.
Unless it is, I don't know.
Utilitarianist.
You're not a utilitarianist.
You
You hate. You call Caleb Williams a bitch.
Do you know what a utilitarianist is?
Yes, I took a fucking philosophy class in high school,
Okay,
Nikki.
so I believe in doing the most amount of good for the most amount of people.
At what cost? Let's talk about the negative
The
side of.
trolley problem, I would kill the one person because it's the most good for the most people.
Wow, what if the trolley problem was your husband? You wouldn't kill him though.
Well, that's a specific situation.
But like, what if there's like 3 kids on the track and your husband's right there? So you're gonna kill 3 kids, or you're gonna kill your husband? Yeah, you're not a utilitarianist anymore, are you? More like you're duty bound, aren't
Okay,
you?
well, if it was my husband and my 3 kids, I would do my 3 kids. I would yonk Will.
I'm about to say, were you about to Casey Anthony this shit?
I'd kill Will over my 3 kids.
I mean,
Obviously.
that's crazy. That's wild.
Me, I'm gonna raise them.
That's wild. You
But
can't
no.
collect child support after you do that. You know
I'm
that,
a
right?
utilitarianist nihilist.
You can't collect child support after you kill him. You know that, right?
Who says that we would be divorced?
I mean, he's not gonna fucking get like you're killing him.
Did you just down my marriage?
No, like
said
you
we'd be
just did
divorced?
because you just said you would fucking kill him
You just said you're not going to be able to collect child support if you kill him.
because he's
That
probably
automatically-
doing this.
That automatically assumes that we would be.
I'm an
divorced.
You can't pay
Existentialist.
child support. You can't pay child support if you
I'm
kill
an
your husband.
existentialist.
Okay, that's like a subsection of nihilism, isn't it?
It actually
Is it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, then I'm a nihilist. Fuck it. I'm in.
See, there you go. You're a fatalist.
Kindred spirit.
What's a fatalist?
Google it.
I have no idea what a fucking fatalist is, actually. But anyway.
I actually know what all these words mean. I'm just gonna let y'all Google it. I paid
Yeah,
attention
I'm
to philosophy
wonderful.
class.
I did too. That's why I brought it up.
I mean, I just can't. I can't sit through a BuzzFeed quiz. I'll kill myself.
That's a fucking lie.
I can't
I've
fucking-
definitely seen you take a fucking.
You've never
BuzzFeed
seen me
quiz.
fucking take a
I've seen you
BuzzFeed.
take
No,
one in
you've
the
not.
newsroom. Yes, you have.
No, that was Sporkle,
Yeah,
bitch.
shut up.
That was
No,
Sporkle.
before that.
It was
After that,
Sporkle.
after that,
You've
after
never seen me take a
Yes, I
BuzzFeed
have.
quiz.
Yes, I have.
BuzzFeed quiz that takes 30 minutes?
No,
Those
I've seen you take
personality
like a
ones take.
5-1.
That don't count.
To
5-minute
conclude-
BuzzFeed quizzes don't count. Everybody does that.
To conclude my rant, I'm moving to Texas by. I'll be gone in 30 days' time. 30 days from now, I will be gone.
And your last
So-
show is when?
I will be going.
Oh no, so
I
sad.
feel the same way.
It's so hard to say goodbye.
Hey, don't
to
reverse this on me. Hey, don't reverse this on me. I get to be petty, not you. Fuck you.
He gets to gaslight you until you leave, and then he's gonna cry the hardest. He's gonna stare at the window.
I'm already getting a job lined up in Dallas too.
I have detachment
Better, by the
issues.
way.
We all know that.
No, you push away so you don't have to actually be the one standing there waving goodbye because the other person leaves first
Hey, low-key, me
with all
as
the
well.
power and momentum.
Pretty much.
It's so easy for me to sever connections because it's
Huh?
no. I'm just so used to doing it because I
Same.
was brought up that way.
So utilitarianism?
I moved all the time.
I said severing ties, not severing your heads.
Why didn't killing people?
All right,
anymore?
go ahead, Kenny.
That's crazy. You're still on killing. You were still on killing people energy. That's fucking wild.
I said I didn't say that.
I know. I'm just fucking with you. Yeah. So my nephew's 3rd birthday was this week. That shit was fun. Crazy because I did like a whole bunch of drinking the day before and then sat at Chuck E. Cheese for 4 hours and didn't die.
Saint.
Thank you for that. I don't know how the fuck I survived that. I was just playing basketball. They had like a football machine, but like they were throwing the footballs back out too slow. And like I fucking broke the record on the game.
Cap.
It was like
That's a
5,700.
fucking cap, dog.
I was like,
That's
I just
a
kept
fucking
throwing at
cap,
the 50
dog.
circle. I was like,
Child's game.
You capping, dog.
I broke the record of the game.
You didn't even take a picture. That's how I know you're lying. Kenny would have taken a picture.
My mom.
Your mom would have taken a picture. You're lying, bro.
Call my mom and ask her. She'll tell you.
He said, fuck that. I'll go to Chuck E. Cheese and verify.
Bitch, we can go tomorrow.
I'll go look at the leaderboard.
We can go tomorrow. No, there's no leaderboard. It just says the score.
So how do you know it's an all-time high?
Because the old score was something else. Actually, no, I'm taking that back.
Yeah, you
They said
lying,
to get to 8. They said to get to 8. If you get 800, it's like 50 total. I'm like, who the fuck got to 800? Because I got to 5,700, and that's nowhere near the record. But
so you didn't set the record. You just got a high score.
It just says like the score for the game is 800, but it never said anybody got 800.
No,
and I was playing like.
I'm not even arguing your score. It's just funny that you walked up to an 8-year-old's game and then just like decided.
It was for my nephew to get him tokens, and we got him like 900.
I can't imagine just seeing that scene of a bunch of little kids waiting for the game, and you're like your arm.
No, there was nobody waiting. There was nobody there.
Was your arm able to like reach to the end? And you're able to like touch it?
What's crazy is whatever you won him, you could have just bought for like a quarter of the price.
Nah, fuck
Amazon.
that. All he got was like 3 suckers and some fucking stickers.
And how much money did you put into get that? $10, $20?
Their packages was like, I think we got the $50 package.
Yeah, bro.
But we got like 2 hours of all game.
Oh, that's cool.
And we kept him out of the trampoline pit because he almost dislocated some kid's shoulder walking by him. I watched my nephew fucking punk a child who I'm pretty sure was older than him. And I was like, damn, I'm so proud of you. Thank God you're not a bitch. High five. But nah, love my nephew. This is a wild month. My mom's birthday was this month. My nephew's, Nikki's birthday was the day before my mom's. Pete's musty-ass birthday was April 29th, so I always forget about it.
You don't have to include me. I'd rather you not. It actually makes me uncomfortable that you included me. So please retract that from the record.
I'll retract that from the record because you actually said that in a very mature fashion, and that's growth. Because 5 years ago, he wouldn't have said that. 6 months ago, he wouldn't have said that. So May was an interesting month. Twitter's been hilarious. Again, Cree Summers retweeted me, so I'm never going to fail in life. I'm also tired of these fucking job applications where they make you upload your resume and then the next screen you have to fucking reshuffle your whole fucking job history because their stupid ass machine doesn't work. So now I have to manually go hand by hand, tell you everything I've done in years, because that's not a waste of time. If you have my PDF of my resume, I shouldn't have to do all that other shit. It's stupid to me. Especially when the cover letter was optional. So, yeah. Jobs who do that are really fucking dumb. Yeah, man, I'm just focused and locking in because media days are coming up and I gotta get those. Gotta hit those marks. But yeah. Nikki, we're gonna miss you. Felt so one-sided.
The only thing I miss is God in my shadow.
So you admit you don't believe in God anymore.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
And how do you miss your shadow when you have a beard?
I don't have a beard. That's weird.
I didn't mean like a beard, like a gay beard.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Like you said weird. Shadow, 5 o'clock shadow beard. I didn't mean beard as like Will Smith beard. Or Dwayne Martin beard. Or Jamie Foxx beard. Allegedly.
You didn't have to throw Jamie Foxx in there.
Allegedly.
That was kind of disrespectful.
Was it though?
Jamie Foxx show was legendary.
I literally, okay, first off, he smashed Katie Holmes after him and after Tom Cruise and her broke up. And then they were together for like 8 years. Constantly smashing. How you smash your homie's ex-wife and then keep smashing her for like longer than his marriage was?
Maybe they were in love.
You don't even believe that, bro. Bro, don't ever say no stupid.
Smashing with someone for 8 years? Like, that's a bond. It's a bond.
And he's not nasty for doing that to his friend?
Is anyone under 5'5" really your friend?
Is that the title? Isaiah's not my friend. He's my nephew.
Scientologists really your friend?
Definitely not. They're human traffickers, allegedly.
All right.
According to past members, not my personal take.
Better than being fucking sea people,
What the fuck is sea people?
like half amphibious, half people.
So mer people? Where the fuck? What in the bikini bottom are you getting at?
I don't know.
Squidward, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm just saying. You ever wonder why there's always so many urban myths, legends?
Maybe because aliens are
myths
fish.
about fucking fish people.
Where did you come up? Are you high?
You could say the same thing about lizard people.
Well,
I mean, aren't they adjacent? Aren't they similar?
well, that's
Do you think
reptilian.
lizard people can possibly exist?
But lizard people.
What if
are
Nikki's
probably
a lizard person?
Lizard people probably
Probably.
are in the fucking desert
Why would they be in the desert?
because they're lizards. Lizards need heat.
Yeah, but aren't they technically
Need
reptiles?
heat. Yeah, reptiles need heat.
Yeah, but they also need water.
Iguanas, lizards,
There's snakes, lizards, Komodo dragons.
They all live in the desert.
Snakes live everywhere. Just like spiders. Like actually you're never no more than like 5 feet away from a spider
Yeah, I believe that.
at all times. 3 feet actually.
Believe that.
What do you mean 3 feet actually?
You're actually never more than 3 feet away from a spider at all times.
How do you just say 5 and then say actually 3?
Because like the scarier fact was 3, and I just had to lie to myself and say 5 to like actually have the bravery to say the words 3 feet. Because imagine being.
All right, are you
spider.
done with your rant?
Yeah, pretty much. Lastly, fuck Angel Hernandez.
Nice. Fuck that motherfucker.
God, he killed baseball. Mike Tyson's probably gonna throw this fight.
It's 6 feet.
Yeah, that's frightening.
So I'm 6 feet away from a spider right now, more than likely.
Yes. And
I know for sure some on the balcony.
I'm 6'1", so like there's definitely a spider near me. They're all
I don't know what your height has anything to do with, but
I'm 6 feet, so if there's
all
a
right,
spider
finish your fucking
every
thing.
6 feet away from you, I'm gonna be mad because I'm forgetting the other thing. By the way, Vince Staples got renewed for season 2. So it's Vince Staples. This is like bigger than a Grammy. The culture shows up for Vince. Like, so yeah, I really like. I can't see what he does with the whole. If they do like a pickup of that scene where his grandfather was sitting in the car, and he just left the barbecue. So yeah, and what happened at the cliffhanger that happened at the end of the first season. So I'm really excited to see what happens with that.
Apparently, spiders symbolize balance, curiosity, and personal growth.
They also can survive in space.
And if you start seeing them a lot, it's a sign that you need to take your essential life lessons. Lived amongst us for centuries. There's a lot of fucking pro spider propaganda out there. About
So
why
you're
you shouldn't
telling
be afraid
me-
of
Spiders
spiders.
fucking wrote that, dude.
There's actually a
Spiders
letter. There's
weave
actually
that
a letter
web.
that says that
Spiders.
dear humans from a spider.
That's not funny. Don't fucking.
I have seen that.
That scares me.
I got sad about it, and then I
Nature.
realized, wait, it's a fucking spider.
You know there are spiders bigger than you in Australia, right? And in some fucking like there are spiders.
Yeah, I
in
know,
I
Vegas.
there's
used to
big
wake up
spiders.
with fucking scorpions on my face in the state of Texas.
That's
okay?
crazy because somebody in Vegas got stung in their pee-pee by a scorpion, and they're suing a hotel.
Don't ever say VP again, dog. Please don't ever say
He got stung.
I'm gonna have you register as a sex offender.
That's why I'm telling you.
VP again,
That's
dog.
why
Yeah, don't ever say VP again.
he got stung in the dick, in the tip of his dick,
Yeah, there you go.
by a scorpion. What would you be madder at? Getting herpes from a hotel room bed, or getting bit in the dick or bit in the genitals by a scorpion?
Bit by a scorpion.
Cool.
What was the first thing?
Herpes from a hotel bedroom, or getting bit in your genitals by a scorpion?
Don't all 90% of adult humans have herpes?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's one of the most
Yeah.
Cold sores and
misconceptions.
herpes are two different things. Though.
No, they're not. They're the same thing. They're
Seriously?
just different types. Yeah.
Have
But
you-
they're
Oh,
the
that
same
bitch
thing.
in high school had herpes.
Have you ever heard of the TV show? It's called Adam Ruins Everything.
Yeah.
There's an episode about sex in general,
Damn.
and herpes is one of the things that are covered.
Is that HPV joke in there?
And it's covered. One of the parts about herpes that is covered is that 90% of the adult population has a strain of herpes, and it's
I know about strains of herpes.
It's very demonized, but literally everyone has it. Some people are even born with it because both of their parents had it.
Yeah, the disease is a lot less than the hype.
It's as common as a fucking cold. So, yeah.
Well, everybody has herpes and HPV, and spiders can survive in outer space. All right.
Yeah, and that's disgusting. The fact that they can fucking survive in
spiders,
outer space, that's sus.
If spiders covered the world, they could cover it like 5 times over.
All right. Anyways, yeah, man, I had a good week for the most part. I mean, today was kind of tired and shitty, but it was nice to have a 3-day weekend. Got to barbecue with my family. Got drunk as fuck on Sunday. Got a little drunk on Saturday. Shout out to my boy C's. He had a keg. It was nice. We didn't finish the fucking keg, but
those pupusas were god tier.
Probably got to like the bottom quarter, bottom third. I did my best. I showed up. I was hungover the next day. I was more hungover than I've been in like 3 years, honestly. But yeah, I just drink a lot, and I didn't eat as much as Kenny. So there's that. Kenny literally stacked up pupusas like he was at IHOP.
I had 8 pupusas.
He literally had pupusas like they were fucking pancakes.
First off, they thought I didn't like pupusas. And then I would never offend a Mexican family offering me free pupusas.
First off, you already did. They're Salvadorian. So you already just offended their whole lineage.
Seriously?
Yeah, bro. They had Salvadorian flags in there.
Well, no, I knew that. I knew that part, but I thought the person who made the pupusas was Mexican.
Bro. You just disrespected his whole clan, bro.
Man, I feel hella bad. I feel awful. My bad. I'm sorry, C's.
Anyways, moving on.
I feel like shit.
Then this boy,
those are the greatest pupusas I've ever had in my life.
This dude got fucking. I thought they were nachos. I thought this man walked out with nachos. Turns out it was just a bowl straight meat.
No, it was chicken and rice. It was actually mostly rice with chicken on top.
I didn't see rice in there. All right. I'll give
I ate the rice first.
I'll give you a pass then. I didn't see no rice in there. I didn't see no rice in there. But all right.
Max saw me eating rice. That shit was fire.
But yeah, man. So I had a good weekend. It was nice to get an extra day off. But yeah, outside of that, I'm just gonna say this: like, we've been saying this shit from the jump off, from the beginning of this podcast inception. But I'm gonna say it again: adapt or get your fucking chain snatched. That's all I gotta say. Like, if you're afraid of AI, if you're afraid of technology, you're the problem. Not AI, not technology, nothing. Like, these shits are tools. If you use them and you use them correctly and you learn how to use them and you learn how to make them work for you and you not work for them. I mean, at the end of the day, the future that we're headed is not going to change because you're afraid of technology. You're not going to lose. Technology is not going to take your job. Somebody who uses technology is going to take your job. So that's all I got to say as far as that. Like, I'm just tired of these people that are afraid of technology, that are afraid to make life easier, cry about burnout, don't got time to take care of their kids, don't got time to do nothing, but then are afraid of technology.
I know.
So, yeah, that's all I got to say, man. Don't be afraid of technology. This is Touchdowns and Tangents, TDs_tangents on Twitter and Instagram, touchdownsandtangents.com. Shout out to all our affiliates. Shout out to your favorite podcast. We are out. Peace.
My bad, C's. For real.